That is so true, everybody. That's actually how I started this stream this morning. I started with my microphone muted. It was pretty funny. The standard Kismet stream, straight off the rails. And there we go. All right, I'm back, everybody. Let's go straight to doing a battle. Let's go to battle. All right, let's go ahead and boost your guys' range damage. Let's get you guys some loot. Then we're going to play a little bit of Satisfactory. Then we're going to jump into V Rising, see how we're doing over there as well. Get that going on up in here. Look around, see how my factory is doing over here. Looking pretty good. Pretty good, huh? Yeah, looking good. Running around looking at all the different boxes and see if they're getting filled up. Yeah, they're getting filled up nicely. Okie dokie. There we go. We got a blue chest. Now make sure to check that chest and see if you got a free skin. If you did, let me know. Let's see, Arlington, AMZ getting some love. Arlington walking with 200 gold. Very nice. Adam getting 27 kills. Arlington again with all 6 units there. Nice job. Also, Paul with all 6 units. Let's keep these battles going. Right here, we're going to try to get to a boss win. We're going to try to get it going on. Up in here as well. All right, lots of our little friends here. We'll go ahead and put that down right there, and we'll come back to that in about 30 minutes. All right, now do me a favor, everybody. Look at my thing down there. Let me know if the title and the game is updated. It should have went from Stream Raiders Battle Mode that we had earlier, and it should be now under Satisfactory Birthday Mega Stream. Put a 1 in the chat, or you can use your yes emote. I see that Big JP has discovered the Polypop reward. That actually doesn't do anything yet. I'm just testing that. I'm going to give you your thing back for that. And we did a posture check, but you know what? I'll do another one right here. We'll go ahead and sit up a little bit. And get it going on. Now, since it is my birthday, everybody, it's my prerogative of what I want to play today. But we're going to play just a little bit of Satisfactory here, just to kind of check in on it and let it run. Now, what we can do is actually play multiple games at the same time if you are skilled enough. Now, we got our Fallout shelter running. We've got our people running out to the wasteland, so we can play a very passive game where we set up a bunch of stuff and then we log out of the game and then we just come back in about an hour and we check on it. So we got people going out in the wasteland. We got a bunch of new babies going, and those babies will come up in about an hour. And then we'll have new little vault dwellers, and we can set up more stuff. Like we could get our people coming back from the wasteland. We could get those children going and wait for them to grow up. And then we come back in another hour and we check on it again. So really great game in that way. So if you want to actively play, you can, or you can play more passive, just get everything all set up, let it run. And that's how I've been playing mine for 7 years, everybody. My vault is that I will set up, and now it's at the point where every single person in the vault has like power armor and the best weapons, the best armor, and the best stuff in the game. And then I just send them out for like a week, or really usually about 3 or 4 days, but I usually check them like every week. And then I'll send them back to my primary thing. Now, I didn't want to go through all the thing of setting it up. I think we'll start a new vault as in the 7th anniversary here and work on that vault. I'm also going to try a new feature. Let me go ahead and see if I can get that going now, so we can do that when we get back to there in about an hour. Let's see. We can set this up. We're going to call this put in Vault 52. And we're going to start it. Now, it's called Viewer Queue. Now, I haven't used this yet. But here's how you do it. I'm going to go ahead and put it in the chat right here. And I thought this would be really fun for this. So you guys can actually type !Q join once I started here. Then I will actually put your name in the vault in order in which you put yourself in the queue. All right, so there we go. I'm going to start it now. It's also for things like if you want to, have people who want to join you in a game, they can put their name in there. But you guys go ahead and do it right now. Exclamation Q join. If you want your name that's in chat, put into Vault 52. Now, obviously, we only got so many Vault dwellers right now, so first come, first serve. So feel free to go ahead and Q join, and we'll check and make sure that it is working. Right here as well. So exclamation Q join. Now let's refresh it. Now, this is a new feature that they did add, which I think is pretty cool. Yeah, hey, there we go. AMZ already in there, who's number 1. Dr. J already in the queue. So, yes, it is working, everybody. Make sure that you put Q join in there. And it looks like it should say, it should come up and say you're in a certain position. Yeah, Rotisserie G, for some reason, not putting you in. Yeah, it should be Q join. Yeah, try it again. Maybe it's because you're a VIP or something like that. Do I have to like set it to who it is? It says everyone. Like follower, subscriber, and VIP. I just put everyone in there. Members of these groups can join the queue only once. All right. Well, it should work. I wonder if I can manually add you in. Huh. I don't know. Again, it's a new feature, so it might be pretty iffy. It's because I'm not an American? That's weird. Well, just in this case, we'll see how it goes. Yeah, Alan can't get in there either. What the heck? Just try again if it's still not working. Contact support. Maybe there's a cooldown on it. Yeah, maybe there's a cooldown on it, how quickly you can do it. I don't know. Oh, there we go. Danger Copter got in there. Again, I don't know why that is. Can we add other people? Followers, subscriber, VIP. There we go. What we'll do is just add everybody in there. That's what we'll do. We'll do follower, subscriber, and VIP. Now go ahead and try it again, everybody. Let's see if that fixes it. I'm always troubleshooting other people's stuff. You ever notice that here in the stream, everybody? Always fixing other people's stuff. So instead of just putting everyone, I put now follower and subscriber and thing. No, still not working. Weird. Yeah, I think that's something weird with you guys. Let's see. Let's go in and ask them. Let's go in and look under my buddies over there at Stream Elements and see if anybody else is having that error. I can just go ahead and search their Discord. Well, I just typed in their Discord. My bad. Delete that out. I want to go ahead and search their Discord. Like that. Let's see. I'm having a problem with the viewer queue. There we go. After providing a name and opening it, I am following your chat once somebody tries to enter. Looks like da-da-da, and it's still not working. Contact support. Let's see if anybody has a solution for that. Contact support. If you're reading an error. Channel name, old name, Is there a way you can use a chat command that costs points to be free or for free as a broadcaster? Let's see. When was this? This was on the 21st. Doesn't look like there's a thing. Nope. I don't see any solution to it. I see people asking about it. Yeah. So multiple people have asked about it, but I don't see any solutions to the problem. Nope. Doesn't look like it has anything. How else can we do this? I guess you guys will just have to remember. Sorry, I don't make the stuff. I just do it. But I'm going to go in and say that I'm having the same error. So maybe we can get this solved. Tried out the viewer queue today for first time. Some of my peeps in the chat could get in the queue, but some were getting the following error. Right there. Like this. Like that. There we go. Let's see if anybody has a solution. Hope I should put that in there. Did anyone find a solution for this? There we go. All right, so I put it in on the help desk on Twitch under Stream Elements. I'm sure they'll get back to me. Those guys are really excellent over there. So hopefully we'll find a solution for that. For right now, try to join the queue. If it lets you get in the queue, then let me know if you figure out how to fix it. Let's see, so we can let other people know. Perhaps that had something to do with it. Maybe. Maybe try to refresh the stream. Try to refresh the stream. Wait about 5 minutes and try again, because we're going to go about an hour. So you guys have an hour to join the queue to get your name in Vault 52. Now, we're going to be checking in on Vault 52 all throughout the year, and we're going to be upgrading it and playing it in a very passive way, where we go in, we spend about an hour or so getting all of our stuff queued up, ready to go. We will start it running, and then we'll go ahead and jump out and do another game. This way, we don't have to keep clicking the food and water and do all of that stuff the whole time. Which can be very slow in the very beginning. But later on, man, you're popping. You're like always busy doing something and doing this, and you got all these outfits and whatnot to get going and whatnot. All right, so now we're in a game called Satisfactory. Now, this game is excellent, everybody. It's an 11 out of 10. An absolute buy for me, whether you buy it on the Epic Game Store in the very beginning like I did, or you buy it on Steam. Incredibly, incredibly great. Now, one of the things that I like to do is I like to use the server and use the power of time. That's where we can set up a bunch of factories running. It will go ahead and collect a ton of materials and create a ton of materials for us, especially if we have our perpetual power, like we have our coal power over here. We doubled up our coal power. We've doubled up our production ability of a lot of our stuff. And what I did is when I wasn't on stream, I would just let it run. And what it will do is backlog a bunch of materials. So what it's done since last time is it's backlogged a full box of our beams over here. So yeah, nice, right? And then over here, we backlogged a full box of also our steel pipes. And we've done a tremendous amount over here of our encased industrial beams. Now, also, because we're producing a ton of stuff over here, it's also these two lines here. You see there's nothing in these, because these two lines are being fed into this, which is trying to make as many of these steel beams as it possibly can. And then when that box fills up with steel beams, then we're good. Now, the thing about steel beams, encased steel beams, industrial beams, is that we're going to need these later on, right? We're going to need these definitely later on. Now, you might notice that I have this thing kind of floating up here. What I was doing is I was diverting some of them up into here, and I was running it along this line. And this is what we call spaghetti, everybody, when you're just running it randomly all over the place. And then I had it coming down here, and I had it running into here. And you can see I removed that line as well. Because this is done. This was making a bunch of our other items. So I put that on so I remembered. It's making a bunch of versatile frameworks. And so we can see in the upper right-hand corner that it made 500 of those and ran them into our space elevator. So now we just need this one right here, automated wiring. And so that's what we want to do in here now. So we want to go automated wiring. Now we're going to need to make some stators, and we're going to need to get some cables going over here. And so we want to get all of that going. Now you'll notice that I don't spend the time to create a whole nother production line and do all of that if I already have a production line, and especially if I have a backlog of that particular material, which I have a little bit of wire going over here. I really need to create another box because we could add a whole box full of wire by now. Let's just go ahead and do this. And then we'll just divert this out of here now and have that just go into its very own box over there. And then we'll run that out there. We'll take these off the front like this until we see some bars come out. Wow, okay, I put a bunch of them in there. All right, 5. Let's go take them out. There we go, until we see our copper sheets. All right. Now, I'm going to revamp all of this and redo it, but we're not going to completely revamp it all today. We're just going to get what we need and run it where we want it to go. So we're going to go ahead and do this way up here in the sky, and then we're going to run this across here and just make some fun spaghetti and trigger my chat. This triggers my chat every time. We're like, Kismet, no, not the spaghetti. No, don't do it. Don't do the spaghetti. No. Makes me laugh every time. All right, let's do it, everybody. It drives me crazy, and I'm the one doing it. So we're trying to get this through here, but the only problem is you can see that we're too close to our extractor here, and it won't let us run that through there. But we can try to go up and over and try to go this way. Now, in case you didn't know, you can actually sometimes set this stuff on other things. I try not to clip the way I'm doing stuff. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and try to divert this to the side here. But before we do that, we'll go ahead and take this out, and we'll take this back out, and we'll go kind of more in this direction. There we go. And then again, lifting that up nicely, and then run that across here. And we'll do a little under-over kind of thing here. And get my booty up there. There we go. And then get this over here, somewhere where it can be used over there. Let's see. We're a bit too far. What do we have? Oh, I need some more of my beams. Let's go get some more beams. We certainly don't have a shortage of them now. And we can take this out over here too. We're not going to use that belt, so we'll get some of that back. And I'm just using level 3 things now, whatever they're called. Level 3, I got tons of stuff on me. Level 3 belts, because I have so much excess belts. I find that when you get to the steel stage, you might as well just go from level 1 to level 3 belts most of the time, because really you don't need to use those level 2s, because you're going to end up upgrading them later anyway. Let's get some of this stuff off of my character here, because he is getting very, very full of random loot here. That's probably good enough on that one, and we'll put the rest of these in there. And overall, looking pretty good. All right. Now we can go back, get some of these, and we can run some new lines. Now, I'm going to replace every single line that I have that's level 1 or level 2 with level 3. And now when I take these out, I'll have a bunch of extra. And again, we'll run back over here. Now, I don't need to run this as a level 3. I could run it as a level 1 and be just as fine. But the great thing about using a faster belt is that it gets there faster. Not just that it feeds at a certain rate, but it gets to the end result much faster. So, we go ahead and put a level 3 lifter in here, and we put that over that way, and we can go ahead and try to connect these across to each other. If it's going to reach. Yes, it does. Boom, right there. Now, we would probably want to go back and double check that this one's a level 3. This belt's a level 3. That's a level 3. This is a level 3. Now we're looking good. Now it's going to go ahead and pump all of that wire over here. Wow, it's already here. And we're good to go. Now, our other problem is we need to turn this on. There we go. And we're going to need our stators. Now, you can see that we have an output here as well. This is not going to work because it has other stuff on that output. So we want to actually take all this back out again. We want to go ahead and do our level 3 again there. We'll take this one out over here because it has different stuff on that output. And then eventually, when we do get this working, we'll go ahead and get that running. Now what we need to do is we need to create some stators. Now stators, and we can go in and just check it this way, or we can put an item down and check it that way. Stators here require wire and steel pipe. Now we have both of those things going at the same time. And right now, see, we have the modular frames feeding in here. We don't need that. And so we'll go ahead and make a little bit of room back here. We'll make another one of these assemblers. And we'll go ahead and do some more spaghetti, because I know you guys love that tasty, tasty spaghetti. And so I'll go ahead and run that in here. Now, this is not how to do this, everybody. What happens is all of your stuff just gets all kind of run together, and you got something here, that there, and you got all your stuff jammed together, and it's not really well thought out, and all your lines are everywhere, and it's hard to navigate your base, and you don't have any roads or anything where your peeps can get by or whatnot. And I always do this at this stage just to show what not to do. But it's okay to do it to get past this stage, so you get your tier 3 and 4 done, and then you also get your space elevator ready to go for your next phase as well. It's okay to do it in this phase, but I strongly suggest after this phase to tear everything down and redo it, which we will do. But for right now, we want to go ahead and tell this to be stators, and we want to get our wire and steel pipes here. So our wire, we know where that is, right? We'll go ahead and take this. We'll run it to the side where our wire's way off that way. And our pipes we'll go ahead and bring this way. So again, we'll start with our pipes because those are nearby. And we'll run this over here as far as it's going to let us get away with. Let's say right there. We'll run that up nice and high so we can run under it if we want. And then we know our steel pipes are over here. Right here. So let's go ahead and also put a lifter on here. Now see this right here, this thing coming out. If that's not level 3, it's only going to go as fast as the slowest thing. So I'm actually going to take that out of there, raise that up a bit like this, and then try to connect this over there. And then there goes those steel pipes. Very nice. All right, we got that done. Easy, easy. And you can see I'm just using level 3 stuff now. I don't go back to the other stuff anymore. As long as I have plenty of this, I much prefer to use this. Much prefer to use the faster belts. And all right, we'll go ahead and take this, and you can see I'm just running it all over the place here. And we want to find our wire, which is way over there. We're going to go ahead and see if we can get away with getting this in here. Now, because of soft clearance, they've made it now where you can actually run stuff through the middle of stuff. Watch this. So you can actually put it through that opening, or even put it right through the thing if you want. But you can get much closer to items than you could before. Normally, it would not let you even get anywhere close to that. But now it will. So, awesome. And then same thing here. We'll go ahead. We're going to take these out because these are going to be level 1 belts. And we'll just go ahead and take that out. Turn it this way. Make some more spaghetti because we love that spaghetti up here. We love that spaghettis. Get up here. Maybe we can just run it around the corner, end it up right there, and then get it right there. Because all that matters right now is that we make the thing that we want to make so we can progress. Woo, mama, look at it go. Yeehaw, let's go. Whee! You can also use the belts as transport. You can run along them. It helps you out a lot. All right, let's see. What do we got? No power. Okay, that's going to be incredibly useful if we do run some power to it. So we can get it going. Now we need a free thing. Oh, God, I got to rework all my power as well. This is a nightmare. Where's the power pole? No power poles with any free connections over here. Oh, God. Oh, there's one over there. Okay, I'm going to literally run that over here and put a new pole in. And there we go. All right. So now we got this running. We got our steel pipes and wires just absolutely flowing in there at 270 right now because it has such a huge backlog. It's going to do 5 per minute. It's going to then take those 5 per minute and put them in here. And we don't care because we're just going to let it run, right? We're not in any gigantic rush to do those extra 100. Now, because it's going to do 2.5 per minute, all we have to do is take 100, divide it in half to 50, and that means in 50 minutes, if we just let this run, it's going to have all the automated wiring it needs, right? And the stators, it only actually needs 2.5 stators, so it basically needs half of what we're producing, right? So if we're producing 5 per minute, it's producing basically double the amount that we got going. Now, over here, we're also doing a bit of stuff, our modular frames. And I'd love to be able to go in here and stick another one of these right here, but we don't have enough room. So we're going to go ahead and take out our modular frames now. We're going to go ahead and take all this out and try to give ourselves a little bit of room here. Over here, we have a box of all of our modular frames in there. We'll just leave that box there. And we're just going to go ahead and try to push this forward just a tad. Yeah, just a bit here, maybe. We're going to put it back here. Even better idea. Let's actually just put it back here. Or wait, well, here what we'll do. We'll move our modular frames all the way here at the end. That's a better idea. We're going to use our big ones now and try to sneak that in somewhere. Maybe over here in the corner. There we go. And we're going to need some room in our inventory, so we're just going to store all that in there temporarily. And then we can run over here and just say, you know what, boom, get that out of there. All right, there we go. We want to try to sneak this in right here and aim it toward where we're trying to put our stators in, right? Or aim it away from where we're going like this so we can put more stators in this one and basically split it up. We don't want to do this one back here. We don't need to make more stators. What we need to do is take those 5 stators and split them up into 2 separate machines so it's making 5 of them per minute. And if it's making 5 of them per minute, guess what it's going to take, right? It's going to take a lot less time, right? It's going to take half the time it would take before. So let's go ahead and head back over here. Let's drop off these modular things here. Now, one of the smart things to do is hit Take All and then just hit Control to put that back in there. I love that feature. That's one of the greatest features, I think, in the game, and the ability just to easily take a whole bunch of stuff out of there just like that, and then take out very specific amount of resources out of there as well. So let's go ahead again, make another assembler over here, and then we're just going to go ahead and straight put a splitter on this line like this, and then we're just going to spaghetti that over. Let's do it over there. Then we're going to do the same thing here. We're going to go up here. We're going to take this line, which is running this across. And, I mean, we could make this way nicer, everybody. Way nicer, but what do we care? We're just trying to make the thing and the stuff in the thing, right? And then we're going to go ahead and run that there. And now what it's going to do is put 1 stator over here and 1 stator over there. 1 stator over here, 1 stator over there. And now we have enough stators to make both of those run at full speed. As well as we want to go in and actually tell it what we're making, which is automated wiring. And you'll see the cables and the stators start to flow in there. And now we're producing it at 5. So in no time, we're going to be producing 5 of them per minute. And then we can just ask Siri, hey Siri. Hey Siri, what's 100 divided by 5?
100 divided by 5 is 20.
Oh, 20. So now it's only going to take 20 minutes. Instead of almost an hour, it's going to take 20 minutes. And we could keep doubling it up, and we could add more stators and double that up again and do all of that, but I'm not in that much of a hurry. We'll just go ahead and let that run. And again, retooling your factory for what you need in the moment is a great way to progress in the game, or you can pre-think out the whole entire thing, do it all ahead of time so that when you get to those final stages, that everything will already be in the place in which you want it to be. And I can tell you that all of this stuff is definitely not in the place that I want it to be. But we are making an absolute ton of resources, and we have a bunch of extra power. So we are just making every bit of every resource that we need right now. And what we want to do also is keep our upgrades going back here in our hub. So we'll go ahead and work our way back to our hub here, keep working on our upgrades. Right now we've got, oh, actually I think we're done. All right, so we did, yeah, tier 3 and 4. Wow, man, we're Johnny on the spot here. So we got all our upgrades done. Now, one of the things that we did unlock is our hypertubes here. And our hypertubes are super useful. You'll notice that my set down there at the bottom is kind of like my building set. Then I have another set down there, which is my pipe set. And then usually my third set is my hypertube set, where I have all the things I need to run hypertube. So the first thing, of course, is we'll put the hypertube itself as number 1. Usually I use the stackable things here. So sometimes I do this first, the stacks first, and then the hypertube. So I've now put the stackable as 1 and the hypertube as 2. Then also we are going to need an entrance to put on each side so we can enter and go there. And of course, we're also going to want to run some power. So we're going to go ahead and put number 4 as our power. And you have other things you can unlock, like things you help you run your hypertube in the floor and all sorts of fun stuff like that as well. Lots and lots of fun stuff that we can do. Hey, Kismet, have you tried Foundry yet? What's Foundry? What's that? Afternoon there, Azure. Yeah, what's Foundry? Oh, did you put that in my game suggestions? Is that one of the ones in my game suggestions? Let me go look. I have a terrible memory, everybody. That's why I got to write stuff down or I will forget. If you do have suggestions, by the way, for the stream of games you think I should check out, feel free to go ahead and follow that link right there, discord.gg /Kismet. You can go ahead and click that link over there. Go over there, read the rules, hit the green check mark so that you have access to talk in the other sections and put in your game suggestions. I don't know about that one. I don't know if I have that on my list or not. Let me look for it. Foundry. And by the way, also on my Discord are all of the games that I have played recently under Learn to Play, which are games that you guys have suggested to play. Now, again, while we're letting that run for a minute, let's let all that stuff go, and then we will come back to that after this battle. To battle! Let's go, everybody. Let's get you guys going. Let's go ahead and give you some range damage, start that battle. Get that fired up and off and going. Yeah, I don't see it in game suggestions. So again, if you have suggestions, feel free to go ahead and put them in there. Otherwise, I am not going to remember. I have a terrible memory. But I'm going to look it up on Steam. Steam Foundry. Let's go check it out. Foundry on Steam. What is it? It is, no, I have seen this. Yes, I have seen that. I think that's actually on my list to check out. For sure. Yeah, it's gonna come out in early access. Yeah, it's to be announced. So right now they're still in dev, thing. Well, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and put that link in there to remind me to check that one out. So you don't even need to go in there and put it in game suggestions. I'll put it in there for you. Unless you guys beat me to the punch here. Let's see. And I will go check it out. I'll contact him and say, hey, I'd love to show this off on stream. Someone told me about it. I love building games, everybody. I love all of them. If you know a building game, that's my jam. But really, any game that you think my community or me would like, feel free to let me know in there, and then I will go hunt it down on Steam and ask them to send me a code. And if they do, cool. And if not, maybe I'll just buy it anyway and play it on stream anyway. Again, I don't feel entitled, everybody. If they don't feel like sending me a code, I'm just as fine as if they do. Again, I don't feel entitled. I don't feel like, hey, I'm a partner streamer. You should be sending me a code. I don't know why you're not sending me a code. Again, don't get entitled in life, everybody. That's not a terrible way to approach stuff. I usually say, hey, if you want to donate to the giveaways, that's cool, but you're not required to do that. Never feel obligated. You're never obligated to hit the subscribe. You don't have to donate to the stream. Any of that stuff, everybody. Don't ever feel obligated to do it. If you want to do it, you're like, Kismet, I love the stream. I'm having a great time. I'm going to show the stream some love. I'm going to drop that Twitch Prime or whatever it is. I appreciate it. But remember, it's never required here in my stream. All right, let's go ahead and grant some rewards. Let's see. Paul, Dr. J, and Arrington walking away to loot. Oh, look at this. Arrington just earned you guys 1,000 Kiss Caps. That's all 6 units and is the MVP. Nice job. Paul also coming in with all 6, Kitch and AMZ. These are your pros right here. These are your peeps who are bringing in you guys some loot. Make sure to show them lots of love as well. And again, if you see people constantly crushing it in the game, you can donate skins. You can gift them skins right up here, as well as you can buy some for yourself and help support the stream that way as well. So you get cool skins in here. You help us unlock a new skin in the future. And of course, you make other people happy by them getting a free skin. So pretty cool. Again, that's an all-around win-win and win and win. Lots of winning in there. By helping to support the stream, show other people some love, making them look sharp, rocking that yellow fedora. All right, everybody, again, we're going to keep those battles going all night long. All right. I'm going to drink of water there. My voice is getting wrecked. Oh, I told my wife to make me some tea. I guess we never got around to that. Because my voice is getting wrecked. I'm definitely going to have to drink something tomorrow. Because, man, I've been giving away so much stuff, having so much fun. You know what? Let's just do the giveaway right now. Speaking of giveaways, let's just go do that right now. Because, hey, I feel like just giving away some more loot. Let's go, everybody. Come on, let's do it right now. Closing the giveaway. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Boom! You're the winner, Frogman's Lair! Hey, you are the winner. Now, you have exactly 2 minutes to say something in the chat before I re-roll. Don't make me do it. Don't make me do it. Let's see some GGs in the chat, everybody, for Frogman's Lair for that win. Let's do it. Now, again, I'm going to be doing a ton of giveaways every few hours or so here in the stream all night long. You must be present to win. You got to say something in the chat within 2 minutes of your win. Otherwise, I'm going to re-roll. So don't go nowhere. So especially if you put in for the giveaway, you do not want to go anywhere because that could literally be $60 right there or $100. You could be winning right there because I give away a ton of giveaways here in the stream. So let's see a lot of GGs in the chat. The more GGs I see in the chat, the more Kiz Caps I'm going to give to you guys for the next giveaway. So you can come in and maybe dominate that giveaway and get yourself some. All right. And we got this running over here. And let's see. Let's go back over here. We can take this off of our to-do list now. And there we are. We're 25 of 100 already. We're already 1/4 the way into getting phase 2 done. And there's really nothing else I need to upgrade. I've got all my upgrades done all the way up to tier 3 and 4. And we want to get into our hypertubes. Pretty excited about tier 5 and 6 because that's when you get into your higher end stuff like trains and cool stuff like that. But we still want to run some of our hypertubes here. So that if we need to go out to where that power is over there, we can very easily do it. Now, one of the things that I would suggest to do when you are running your lines is you keep in mind that you're going to do your hypertubes later, right? So say I want to run over there. I'm going to go ahead and put it, let's say, pretty close to my hub here so I can just kind of run out of my hub, go right here. And let's just put it, let's say right here. And so I can go ahead and put my hypertube stackable here. Now, I typically like to go up at least 2. And right here is pretty good because you won't accidentally be drawn in there. Oh, time's up. Did he say something in the chat? Frogman's Lair, did you say something? Oh, man. Frogman's Lair. Oh, that's a bummer. All right, that's okay. We'll do another giveaway. I'll give him another second. Frogman Lair, you there, bro? Are you there? Oh, man, I hate re-rolling. But, hey, here we go. We'll try number 2. Good luck, everybody. 3, 2, 1. Boom! Second chance winner is Zarkane in the chat. Now, Zarkane. Now, I've done this up to like 6 times in a row before, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and give him 2 minutes. And I'm going to give you guys some Kiz Caps for being good sports in the chat here. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 caps ready to go for the next giveaway. Now, by the way, everybody, if you are coming in on a raid or something like that into my channel, they've done a weird thing on Twitch where you don't actually register as a viewer in my channel. If you do me a quick favor and follow the actual link to my channel by clicking that link in the chat, everybody in the chat who's listening to the sound of my voice, just go ahead and click that link again, just so that it does clear that and it actually registers you as a viewer in my channel. Sometimes, like you'll see there in the chat that I'll give away like 1,000 caps to 89 users, but it only shows 50 people in my channel. I don't know why they changed that. I think it was a really stupid change. But if you guys can go ahead and click that link, it would definitely help the stream tremendously. And I appreciate all the peeps who take the time to do that. Basically, what it's going to do is take that whole raid thing off the end of your link, and you can just go ahead and click it, and it will actually bring you into my channel itself. Oh, Zarkane's there. Okay, that's a win, everybody. We got a win right there. And you're like, Kismet, I missed a giveaway. No, don't worry about it. I'm going to do another one right here in a minute. Now, you know what to do, Zarkane. I assume if you don't contact me, you don't want your prize. So I'm going to say hiya in the chat. I want you to go ahead and click my name and go ahead and whisper me, Zarkane. Say, Kismet, I won the random game giveaway. Where my code at? Then give me a day, 5 days, 7 days, whatever it takes for me to get back to you. Don't contact me every 5 seconds because I am a busy guy. But I will eventually get to you, and I will eventually send out all those codes. Typically, if it's more toward the weekend, I'll either do it on Friday or Monday and send out those codes to everybody because I like to group them all up and then send them all out at the same time. Just more efficient that way for me on my end. All right. So there we go. So let's just start another giveaway going right away so we can get you guys into that. And you're like, well, Kismet, how do I be part of the giveaway? Well, hey, I'm going to show you how to do that right here. We're going to go ahead and get another one going. Now, I'm going to have my buddy Saltbot come up because my voice is getting thrashed big time. He's going to come up and tell you all about the giveaways and how to get right into it. Let's go. Go ahead, Saltbot.
Thanks, Kismet. I'll give them a quick overview. Hi, I'm Saltbot. Let's talk about what are Kiz Caps, how to earn them and how to enter Kismet's giveaways. What are Kiz Caps? Kiz Caps are loyalty points for watching Kismet's stream. Use them for contests and giveaways. How do you earn Kiz Caps? You earn 100 Kiz Caps by going to the Twitch menu in the upper right corner, open your chat in a new window and type /host space Kismet. You earn 1000 Kiz Caps by hitting the follow button, plus get free emotes to use in Kismet's channel. Work together with your fellow teamwork tycoons in chat. Type !RT, then click the last link, hit the like and retweet buttons and everyone gets 1000 Kiz Caps for every 5 retweets. For those of you who want to go above and beyond, you can donate to the stream. The more you donate, the bigger bag of Kiz Caps you get. Plus you can subscribe using your Twitch Prime or choose one of the 3 levels of sub support for 5000 Kiz Caps. This also unlocks all the awesome Kismet emotes, holiday emotes and animated emotes. Plus while you are lurking in chat, you're earning 3 times the Kiz Caps and have 3 times the chance to win giveaways. How to enter Kismet's giveaway? First type !loot in the chat to see how many Kiz Caps you have. For every 10 Kiz Caps you can buy 1 ticket. Here are several ways to put in tickets for the giveaway. Type !ticket space max to enter as many tickets as you can. This can only be done upon first entering the giveaway. Or type !ticket space 1. Everyone gets a free ticket and a chance to win. To increase your chance to win, you can buy more tickets like 10, 1000, up to 10,000 tickets. This is a promotion from Kismet and his supporters. Twitch does not sponsor or endorse broadcaster promotions and is not responsible for them. Thank you for being an amazing part of the stream and good luck. Back to you, Kismet. Happy streaming.
Thank you, Saltbot. Isn't he cute? Yes, by the way, a little Kismet story time before we get into doing some more here. The origin of Saltbot. How did Saltbot come to be in my channel? Well, I used to use a bot. I used to use 25 different bots, by the way, eventually. But I used a bot called Nightbot. And that Nightbot would randomly ban people out of my channel for no reason. And it would also time them out randomly, and it would just do weird stuff all the time. And I don't know why it was like that in my channel. Apparently no one else had that problem, just mine, because you know how my channel always goes off the rails. And at one point I go, gosh, my bot is so salty today. And thus the origin of Saltbot. And then we started calling him Saltbot. And then what Saltbot would also do is he would go in and talk for me because I would lose my voice all the time. Because when you first do streaming and you're talking a lot all the time, it actually burns out your voice a lot. And I actually have lost my voice before. And I went in and said, I'm going to stream anyway. And I did text to speech. So I would actually type out what I wanted Saltbot to say. And then when someone said, Kismet, why are you not talking? I'll be like, I lost my voice. And then Saltbot would say, hey, I know you're asking that Kismet is, he lost his voice. He can't speak. So I'm going to speak for him. And thus also why I brought in Sparkle Dog. Sparkle Dog was someone else who would come in and who would talk for me whenever I would lose my voice. So that's how those characters came to be here in my stream. And then, of course, they eventually became emotes, and now they're fully 3D animated characters right over there. And you'll see Sparkle Dog later when we go to do the Kismet Love Train raid. You'll see her in there animated as well. But look at all my little dancing characters over there. We even have a dance break. If you missed this earlier, everybody, my brand new 3D animated character is awesome, right? I did that. That's me. Let's get a little energy going, everybody. Come on, let's get it fired up in this stream. Let's go. Norbert gets me every time. Go, Norbert. Go, Norbert. Look, he's doing the chicken dance. He's doing Thriller. Thriller. I wish I could use the music for Thriller, but no, I get busted. But I can use this music because it is royalty free. There you go. Dance break. I hope you guys enjoyed that. That's literally thousands of hours worth of work. They're right there, everybody. Man, I spent so much time doing that. Only a crazy person like me would do so much work for something as simple as a little dance break. But there you go. And again, over all of the years, those characters have come to be in my stream, including me, the Wasteland Tycoon you saw in there, also the female version of the Wasteland Tycoon, Skelly, who is my Rip, one who comes up and says, Rip, every time I die in there, as well as Squirrel, because I do have a tendency to squirrel quite often here in the channel. All you subscribers, let's see who can do it first. Exclamation squirrel in the chat. And you guys, as subscribers, by the way, have special commands that you can do, which you can find just down below the stream in the panels that you can do here on the stream. So if I squirrel on something, you can go exclamation squirrel and tell me what I forgot as well. Let's see who's going to get it done first. Who's going to do squirrel? I'll give 1,000 kids caps to the first person who does squirrel. Let's go. Or I'll just give it to the whole stream on your behalf. Let's raise this up a little bit here. Right down there. Yeah, AMZ got dance party going down there on my little guys down there, too.
Squirrel.
There it is. AMZ got it done. There's 1,000 kids cats. Now make sure to use that for this giveaway right here, everybody. Now I'm surprised you guys are not firing up this giveaway. Exclamation ticket space max. Exclamation ticket space 1, 2, 3 up to 10,000. Get going. There's a giveaway going right now. Brand new giveaway fired up. This is like $60, $100 worth of stuff potentially. Get in there and get that loot, everybody. That's why I work so hard all year long. So I can bring these giveaways and bring this awesome stuff. And you never know, you might win some epic loot tonight. Go for it. Now, again, even if you just came into my stream, this is the first time you're in my stream, everybody has a chance to win. Everybody can go in and be part of the giveaway. Just go exclamation ticket space 1 and boom, you're off and running just like that. Okay, and again, let's get our hypertube in here. We're going to go ahead and run it up nice and high here. And we won't have to walk out here anymore. It'll be awesome. And we'll go ahead and do this. And we'll go ahead and run this way out over here. Like this. And we're going to get our first hypertube going on in this playthrough. We'll get that way up there. Now notice it has also a built-in pull. You don't have to use the actual pull itself. You can use the built-in one. And we'll get this way over here because we want to actually end up above. So we'll run that through here and we'll end up somewhere up here. Let's say right here. Now again, you want to move this up so when you're walking by, it doesn't just go would suck you in there. I've had that happen to me a bazillion times. You definitely don't want that to happen. You want to be able to basically jump in there when you need to, but not accidentally get drawn in there. So, like if I get too close, it draws me in there. But if I'm just casually running by, it usually doesn't. If I'm just running by like that, see that? But all you got to do is just jump just a little bit. It'll drag you in, and we're taking our hypertube all the way back, right? Isn't that cool? You're doing your hypertubes as well, Techno. Well, there you go. Get them in, going on. Now, I've played through the games about 30, 40 times, everybody. I've played it since originally released back on the Epic Game Store. It's one of the few games that I actually play actively on the Epic Game Store. And I think I'm going to buy it on Steam, too, just to show them some love. And then play it a bit on Steam as well to see if there's with the Steam versions more stable than the Epic version. I don't know. You guys let me know in the chat. But I've played through all the way through. I've done everything that you can do in the game other than being the employee of the month or the employee of the planet. I haven't finished that on purpose to wait for release, and then do that on release. But as you can see, we are progressing her through. Now, this is only like a couple days old, this particular playthrough. And we pretty much got about 10 or 15 of our basic resources going. And we're waiting right now for our phase 2 stuff to feed in there. And then we're going to tear this whole thing down and redo it. It's going to be awesome. Now, we probably won't end up doing that tonight, by the way. We probably won't have enough time for that tonight. But we'll keep it going. We got some black powder over here, too, that we did. Let's take that out of there. And we'll go ahead and build ourselves a nice little crafting bench. Right there. And see if we can make ourselves, oh, we can't make it in there, okay. We want to, not here, we're gonna need a constructor over here, and we'll just go ahead and put that constructor down. And what do we want here? Oh, we don't have it unlocked. That's what we need. We need to unlock it first. Now, there's a whole other thing that you need to do called the MAM to unlock certain stuff. What we're trying to do is we're trying to get to the Nobelisk under software right here. Our Nobelisk detector and also our actual Nobelisk themselves. So we're going to go ahead and research that. Boom, done. And then over here, we could actually get more done if we had more black powder. But I actually want to use that black powder for making the little bombs that we can throw at mobs. It's going to be pretty fun. And eventually we'll want to get a bunch of sulfur going. But now we can go in here and we can look for where our Nobelisk is in here. There it is right there. All right, black powder and steel pipes. We got both of those. We'll go ahead and throw that in there. We'll take this out of here. Sometimes I forget which one that is in. And since I'm only making a limited amount, I'm just going to put it in the thing. I don't need to make a whole process to do it. Really, I don't need that many of the bombs, the Nobelisks. Now, they actually have different weapons now in Update 6, so they've added like a nuclear option of the Nobelisks. I'm not kidding. They actually added a nuclear option, so you can throw it down there and then, boom, shoot off a nuke around them suckers if you want, which is really fun. So we'll go ahead and get those going for now, and we'll come back to those in a minute. Let's run back over here. And let's go ahead and make ourselves the actual box trigger thing. I forget what it's actually called. The detonator. There we go. And we got to take our little thing off of our hand because I rarely ever use that thing anyway. And then we can make our detonator. There we go. And we can put our detonator on our hand. Yeah. Foreshadowing. You can also hit H now to hide your weapon so it's not in your face the whole time. We got to go test out some boomity boom boom here. Let's go. Let's do it. R to reload. Darn nature. Eat it, nature. Kobe. Now, another thing you can do is when you see some rocks and those rocks are in your way, we can go ahead and try to move those rocks out of there. There's one there in the back. Bye-bye, rock. Now, actually, one of the main reasons that I am using this and getting this ready is actually for the ability to get my Caterium going. And Caterium is one of those things that you definitely want to get going because you can use the Caterium wire because you're going to make a crazy ton of it and run it into your Awesome Sink. I find one of the best things for the Awesome Sink. Now, since we already have some hypertubes running over here, and I put the one up here up higher because I'm going to use that one less often, and this one over here I'm probably going to use more often. So I'm going to go ahead and basically just line that up, put one there, and then I'll put one over here, and then I'm going to line this bottom one up with that one, like that. So now I've got one hypertube going over to power, and then our other hypertube here is going to take us to our Caterium. So let's go ahead and wander that way. It's also going to take us over here by where our coal node is. Now these hypertubes go way further than your belts do. We could also stack it along the top of our belt here if we wanted to. Say we wanted to do something like this, right? And then run it so that it is very efficiently running from way back there to here. Look how awesome that is, everybody. That you can precisely grab that from that far away, click the middle of that thing, and tell it exactly how you want to do the hypertube. Their building in this game is second to none. There's absolutely no one that's even close to how well thought out it is. Not just the building part of it, but how well thought out it is. Like when I go to make a foundation, all I got to do is look at these edges here, and if I put it on that edge, it knows I want to go that way. If I put it on that edge, it knows I want to go that way. Same thing here, or if I go in the center, it'll go up. I can even zoop it if I want to do that, where I can go ahead and just do a whole bunch of them in a row. I can do a whole bunch of them vertically as well. Just brilliantly thought out. Now, it seems like a small thing, but if you've ever played a game like 7 Days to Die and other games like that, and when you're trying to put a box at the end of something that you're standing on, you can't do it unless you hit the 1 pixel on the edge, or if you lean out. And look what happens if we fall down there, right? You have to lean out around the edge. You got to look at the side and then try to hit it, or you'd have to jump down and do it from the side or whatever. Where here, you don't have to do that. Here, you can just simply go straight out like that. And I can just go ahead and run that across over this kind of treacherous thing and just zoop those out however I want. Zooping is awesome. And let's go ahead and pull our hypertube even further down here. Let's say right there, and we'll go ahead and pull this to here like that. Now, what we want to do is go ahead and search for our Caterium, which is actually, I think, down over this way. Yes, over there. And what it's doing is it's covered with rocks right now, so we can't actually put a extractor on it or can't even use it. Now, because this is coming to an end right here, one of the smart things to do is to create a little stop, like you would make a train station, right? So instead of making it where I would then continue on, I would just stop here and land, and then decide, do I want to go to my coal, or do I want to go to my Caterium ore? Right? So we want to keep that going. Now, also another thing you want to do is put an entrance on both ends. So you'll have that as well. And I like to put its own separate power pole. I'd also put all of your stuff that has to do with generating your power and all of your transport systems on a separate power grid. This way you can turn off your entire factory if you, all of a sudden your factory goes off, right? Well, you can flip off the rest of your factory, turn on your power and your hypertubes to get you wherever you need to go to fix up your power again, right? And I feel like that is a really smart thing to do. You can even color code everything, right? Like I usually use purple for the lines that have to do with power, and then the default for anything to do with my construction. If it's something to do with transport, I'll use yellow. Like I'll use yellow foundations so that I know that's a road and not to build on that road. You'll see me do all of that stuff when we go to revamp our base after we get phase 2 done here in a bit. So let's go ahead and create another junction going in this direction. We'll just put that right there, and we'll go ahead and grab this and run this little hypertube over here. Now I got to watch out because sometimes you go to jump off and they're like down, like over there. You fall down to your doom. So look out. Whoa, hey, and there we go. And let's say right over here is good. Okay. Now I can go ahead and add that. Oh, my thing's doing that again. I don't know what's going on with Maybe it's because of the way I'm sitting or something. I don't know. My chest right there is like my muscle there keeps kind of moving around, which is right where my heart is. So it's kind of scary. You hit 52 and then you start having these weird muscle spasms. I don't know what that's all about, but we'll just keep on rocking here, everybody. Hopefully I don't die on stream. That would suck. That would suck. Yeah, Kismet, he went for 7 years and died right on his 52nd birthday. That would suck. That would be a rough day, everybody. All right, let's do this. Now, we're going to go ahead and throw these right in here. Bow, and then... Cool, right? Very cool. All right, now we can access our Caterium over here. Awesome. And we're going to put a level 2 miner on there eventually. Let's go ahead. Now, anytime you go to do this, by the way, I'm going to go ahead and dig out some more of this stuff right here. Wow. Clear this all out. I can just pick this stuff up. Right here. Maybe clear some of these rocks. Take that evil rock. Great way to clear stuff quickly if you don't want to get your chainsaw out and cut all that down, which I have already unlocked the chainsaw and all of that. But it just gives you a lot of visual space. And so we can go ahead and now every time you go to something like this, you want to go ahead and put down your crafting bench. Oh my God, it's really... Yeah, it's like going like this. All right, hold on. I need to take a break. Let me get up and walk around for a minute. That's pretty scary. I'm going to let you guys enjoy some of my AFK highlights. Hopefully I don't die. I'll be right back. I am back, everybody. Sorry about that scary interlude there. Yeah, I've been having these kind of like muscle spasms there. And of course, I just looked it up on the internet, which you should never do. And it says I'm having like potentially artery spasms. And it says people with high cholesterol, which there's like the low end of high cholesterol. Then there's the high end of high end cholesterol. And then there's where I am right now, which hopefully doesn't make me like this. So when you're older, everybody, don't be screwing around with no medical stuff. I wouldn't just take an aspirin just in case. Just in case I start to have a heart attack. I will have that aspirin as a fallback to hopefully not have like a stroke or something like that, and then regret not taking care of it in the moment, right? It's always better to take care of it and never know what could have been than to and then not take care of it and then go through all that pain and suffering. So I took an aspirin just in case. If I do feel really, really bad, I will definitely have to bail and rest up. But I'm going to keep going, see how good we do. Again, I've been pushing myself a lot lately, so again, I push myself to the edge and then I try to dial it back when I get a bit too close to it. So let's go ahead and make some of these portable miners, and we'll go ahead and get our Caterium finally going over here. All right, there we go. Whew. I'm not kidding around either, everybody. I don't BS people. That's pretty scary. Happy birthday! Thank you. I hope I have many more. I'm getting a little scared now. But there we go. The building is what brings me to the game again and again. It's like perfect game for us factory folks. Exactly, Tygo. Yeah, exactly. That's why I've played through so many times. There's a huge replayability in the game. All right, so we got that going. Now let's go ahead and do our nice level 3 lifter because we don't need any other types of lifters. Run that there. We've got our power run over here. Let's go ahead and just ping that also over here. And then that sucker going to start right up. We got some Caterium going on. All right, now we can go back this way. Now watch out when you're going this way because guess what it's going to do? If I go too far, it's going to shoot me clear off the side there and I could end up dying. But since it's coming upwards, it's going to come up much slower. And thus I'm going to land slower. And then we can also pop up in here, and now it's going to take us all the way back to our base. So pretty cool. Now, I don't need to go out to my coal thing, and when I need to go out to my coal thing next time, then I'll run a hypertube out there. But usually I don't run a hypertube to a thing unless I need to do that thing. Otherwise, there's no point in having it in the first place if you don't need to go out there. So But eventually you will end up need to go out there. Now let's go ahead and switch our weapons so we're not accidentally throwing explosives around on our base. And put that away. We're at 45 into phase 2. Looking good. And again, no upgrades needed. And when I'm kind of waiting for stuff, I'm always looking for something else to do, right? Something else to get done or get going. In this case, some Caterium ore way over here. There we go. And let's go ahead and grab some of these and run this back. Oh, that runs right into the ground. We'll just go with it. I love zooping. Oh God, oh jeez, oh my God, I almost fell to my death. That scared the heck out of me, everybody. Scared the heck out of me there. I thought I was a goner. I love the zooping. Let's zoop from the safe side, on the non-falling side. Now we're just going to fill this whole area in nicely. Because we have tons of concrete now and tons of other resources that we can get fired up. Right over here. Across there. We can probably turn the way that this is going to be this way instead. Let's get our thing here and run it like that. There we go. Then we can go ahead and run the rest of these down. And then we want to leave a little bit of a gap here. So you don't want to put this right here. Otherwise you can't come up your thing. And if you're using a vehicle, you don't want to even put it there. But I'm not going to use a vehicle on that. So I'm just going to do that. And that will still let us get down under here if we need to for whatever reason. Just kind of leave that down there. And that gives us lots of room over here to get our Caterium on over here. Very nice. Put that away. And let's get it going. Yeah, I went and took an aspirin, everybody. That was scary. Oh, man. I was, because it keeps doing that, like, palpitation, that spasm right above my heart. That's too scary. Too scary stuff. I didn't work this hard for 8 years, everybody, to get out of the bed to be able to have a stroke on my 52nd birthday and then not get to surf next year. I'm going to work hard to not die, as I do every day. Just trying to stay alive every day. Okay, so we want this to come out. We want to go ahead. I think we're going to use our foundry. Is it our foundry that we use? No. I think we just go straight smelter. Because I think it now updated the smelter. No. Dang, what is it? I can't remember. What is it that does converts that? Or maybe we haven't unlocked it yet. Did we unlock it? That's a good question. Let's take this Caterium ore out of there. I know what to do first. Here's what we'll do. We'll just go ahead and start running it into a box first. That's an even smarter idea. I'm going to start using our bigger boxes now. As I go and expand my base now, I'll just rely very much on the bigger boxes to get that going on. And put that up there. And now that's going to backlog a bunch of Caterium ore in there. And I got to try to, remember, after my little bit of scare there, how to make... Oh, wait, I think we just go straight, right? Isn't it straight now? You're straight now. Well, here, we'll look it up. What's it called? It's not called Caterium, it's called wire or something. It's called, God, what's it called? What's it called? Brain. I don't think I have it unlocked. Let's go check the hub. We got to go find some more quartz, too. I just reminded myself of that as well. So I can make my skates. Drawing a total blank on it after that little bit of heart scare there. Alright, what the heck is that stuff called? No, I don't think we've unlocked it yet. I think we got to unlock it in the man. Yep. That's exactly what we didn't do. We didn't unlock it yet. No wonder I can't make it. That's totally throwing me off. Throwing me off there. Alright, we gotta make some ignits here. So that we can throw it in there. We should just go build it up over here because that's not going to be enough. So we'll go over here and then go into our smelter. I think it's smelter. Right, yeah, there it is. All right, now we're doing it right. Okay. All right. And I'm just glad still to be upright, everybody, at 52. We're going to do this battle here in just a moment, everybody. I hope you don't mind a little distraction first. Let's get this going. We're going to back chain our power. Get that in there. Tell it to start making some of those. And then we'll backlog it again. Into there. We need the actual things itself. And then we'll start working on the wire. And that's going to take a minute for that to do that. So what we'll do... Wow, look at all that already. Grab us out of... What kind of node is that? Oh my god, that's a pure node. Holy mackerel. Let's go in at 240 right now. Alright, we'll run back with some of this Caterium. We'll upgrade it so we can start doing our wire. Then we'll set up our awesome sink and all of that. Get all that going. Wait a minute, our thing is 48. It stopped. Something has caused our thing to stop over here. Oh, we ran out of cable. Not enough cable going on. We're not producing our cable fast enough back here. Yeah, definitely not fast enough. Let's go ahead and crank a bunch of those in there to get that going. Let's go ahead and with this is a merger here. So here's what we'll do. We'll take this and we'll run it into here. We'll take this one out and then we'll put both of these into here. And there we go. All right, that'll make that cable at a much faster rate. And we'll also just go ahead and put some cable in there. That should get that going a bit faster to keep our thing going. Still says 48 though. See if it goes up to 50. We'll put our wire in there as well. 49. All right, so it did run one in there. Okay. Also what we should do is connect this one in. Look, this one's got 35 in there. Oh, I forgot to merge those back together. My bad. Oh, look at that. Get that up in there. Boom, 35 of those are going to get going. Well, there we go. We're going to be pretty close now. Yeah, there we go. I thought we would have been closer by now. There we go. We're at 86 now. All right. And we're going to take this cable out. We're going to cut it in half. Put half of it in this one. And half of it in this one. And let's put it all in that one. And then that should finish that up. Now, by the way, when that finishes, you don't need to do any more than that 100 of those that you did. So, let's go ahead. Actually, let's be over here at the ready so we can cut this off once this is done running that in there. So, we'll just stand right here and we'll do a battle. To battle! All right, battle time. Let's go. We got this, everybody. We're going to do it. And thanks everybody for being here on my birthday. It's my birthday stream. I hope you guys are hanging out. It's actually past my birthday now. It's actually the 24th for me right now. But I was actually born at 4 o'clock or 1 o'clock in the morning, which is 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So in theory, in California, it's still my birthday. And I'm born and raised in California, so I'm going to take the extra time to say that my birthday actually doesn't end until 4 a.m. So there we go. We're going to play some more Satisfactory. Then we're going to jump over, check out some V Rising as well. And see how my team's doing over there. And I'm going to give away a copy of V Rising as well, so make sure to stick around for that. And you guys can come join us on the Mega Server. Let's see, AMZ Paul hanging out. Arlington is our MVP with 20 kills. Nice job. AMZ coming in with all 6 units as well. Appreciate them putting those down. Let's keep going. We're going to try to get to the boss here. Let's do it. All right. Get our Saint in here to lend a hand, and we'll come back to that in about 30 minutes. Oh, man, I really got to work on my high cholesterol, everybody, because that's scary stuff. You're having muscle spasms and heart palpitations and stuff like that. That's some scary stuff for big time. All right, 95 of 100. 96. All right, here comes number 97. There you go. And 98. Gonna almost be done. And then just 2 more. We'll just go ahead and wait it out. Now, in the past, what I did is I let all of this run into here, and it made a bunch of extras, like 100 extras, that it didn't need to do. And so we got 98. There's 99. We need 1 more. And then I'm literally going to take this out. Oh, and there goes 100. All right, we'll turn this one off. And then we're going to go to this one. We're going to turn that one off. And that should have been number 100. There it is. All right, there it is. Now, also what we'll do is we'll go ahead and do the stators, and we'll let the stators go into its own box. So we'll have a backlog of stators here as well. So we're going to go ahead and let this kind of just come out, go right into there. And I'll just keep doing the stators. So we'll end up with a bunch of those overall. We'll go ahead and backtrack to where our wire is and just go ahead and cut our wire off so that it is just going to backlog in the box and not end up way over there. Very easy to retool that back to like that. There we go. And so that's now going to fill up the box here. And we'll let that run. And overall looking good. How are we looking on our rotors? I haven't looked at those in a while. Let's go over here and check our rotor box. Ooh, mama. Oh, we got a bunch of those in there. Very nice. All right, so looking good all around. Yeah, we got all that looking good. All right, let's launch our space elevator and go to our next level. And, I mean, you can do it from anywhere, but I like to do it from the space elevator panel here, just the way I am. All right, lock and load. Or more like seal and send. It's cool every time. All right. GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so now we have phase 3. Now, I do have some of these extra items that I can go ahead and feed in here. I've put them over here somewhere. Let's go ahead and grab. We got 6 extra there. No extra ones here right now. Oh, we still got to do our Caterium upgrades in here as well. We need to go get those Ignits. We'll get those in a bit. But now we need to actually retool it back to what I had it on earlier. And that is to change this back from automated wiring to versatile frameworks. We got to get our modular frames and our steel beams in there again, like we did before. So we're going to go ahead and just take all of this other infrastructure out. Like this and like that. And hold down control. Get all of that out of there. There we go. And then again, we'll just have our stators continue back here so that it can make us a bunch of backlog of those. And then these, again, are going to be our versatile framework. So we need modular frames and we need steel beams. So here's what we'll do. We'll go ahead and do our modular frames, say, on this side. And we'll raise it way up. Modular frames. And then we'll do steel beams, say, on this side. Like this. So first thing we'll do is we'll start with our first one here. And we're going to go right over here to right here. Lift it up just a little bit. And then in this box, I put all of those frames that we were using before. So I can very easily just go ahead and take that, turn that around. And it's going to go ahead and start running all of those frames out of there. Now we also have this thing, which is going right through the middle here, which I don't like. So we're going to go ahead and just take that out. Like, oh God, I'm dropping resources, everybody. Oh God. No. Don't do it. Let's put some of this stuff down. All right, put that down. Raw resources. Random loot on me. All right, there we go. I also actually got 50 of the other ones on me. Let's get all this loot. Oh, I hate it when it's up in the air. Nope, can't grab it. It's too high. Oh, almost. Gotta get in the right position. Get it! There we go. All right. So we got that going. Now we want to go ahead and run our plates that we got backlogged over here. Out of here. And you can see that we're also using it for this. So we'll just go ahead and put a splitter. Or actually, that's a merger. So we'll go ahead and put a splitter right here. And again, we're just Spaghetti City right now. And you'll see me go in and actually make this beautiful. Where we revamp the entire factory. We make it easier to expand the factory. And to run all of our lines super clean and all of that. But again, in the early part of the game, in these early phases, you don't necessarily have to make it all fancy schmancy. You can go ahead and just make it however you need it to be. Conveyor belt's just a little too long there. All right, well, fine. We'll run this a bit further up. Running through that. Yeah, I don't like it to clip, even though I could do whatever I want clip-wise. Let's do something more like this. And then we can do something more like that, and then put that way up. There we go. And then we can try to reach it way under there. I love to do this, by the way, and watch all the stuff run on different conveyors all over the place. I love that view. I think it's really, really fun to watch all that stuff do its thing. So there we go. Our steel pipes. We took our steel pipes out. Oh, that's what it is I just took out from over there. We got to put our steel pipes back. Oh, boy, what a mess. I'm the one that's doing it and it's triggering me, everybody. I'm like, no, not the spaghetti. No, don't do it. But we're going to do it anyway. Let's go. Get this spaghetti going, everybody. I like me spaghetti with extra meat sauce. Let's go. All right. And then over here, nice level 3 lifter. Run that back over there. All right, there we go. Now we got our pipes running back over that way. And those should go back into our stators. So again, we're getting tons of extra stators. We've got all of our other stuff running through here. We should be now firing on all cylinders over here. And this should be getting our modular frames and steel beams. We got to turn it back on. There we go. So start feeding that in. And then over here. Oh, already on. This one's already working. and probably sending it in there. That one's already working. No, that one's on standby. Okay, so no, I did have it on standby. That one's working. Okay, so that one's running that down. Now, I've already got a bunch on me, so I can just actually go and feed like 50 of them in there right here, and it will just go ahead and run those out as fast as it can down the line here, and that'll end up in the thing like this. So instead of making a box and putting it in the box and doing all that, I can just put it in the machine, and the machine will automatically just kind of run it out at the maximum belt speed. Same thing here. Put those other 4 in there, and now that's got to do like 2,500 of those, right? You're going to let that run for a really long time. Now, one of the other problems also is that I actually took the production of my stuff out, meaning that I'm not actually making modular frames anymore. So once it runs out of modular frames, it'll just stop. Also, what I need to do is go in and add, say, a splitter there and a splitter there, and run this maybe into that one, and run this one, can go into this one, except for it kind of clipping, so we'll, oh boy, all right, maybe we can go around the back side here and try to sneak it under, sneak it through. It's going through. Okay, again, I don't like them to clip. So maybe lower this down a little bit. Let's try that. Let's try that down lower. Get it from the far side. There we go. That's how we do right there. And there we go. All right. Now we got 2 of them running right there. So we need to make some more frames now as well. Now I forget what I'm putting in here. This is stators in there. So here's what we'll do. We'll take these stators out like this. And we'll go ahead and just take all of this front side out of here. Like this. And then we'll just put the box over here to the side if we can get away with it. No. Okay, way down here maybe. Okay, maybe add a little bit more here. Yes, no, maybe so. Approaching clearance, clearance, clearance. Really? We can put it up on top of there? We can literally put it up on top of that. I don't think I've ever tried that before. Yeah, we could actually put it up on the thing like that. That's funny. All right, whatever. I don't think I've ever done that before. It's literally sitting on the conveyor belt. That it'll let me do. That's awkward. All right, well, whatever. Get our stators in there. That's what's important. That has a place to run out those stators. Now what we got to do is we got to make some more modular frames here. So I'm going to turn this around backwards and say modular frames. Go ahead and take those modular frames. And I'm going to need to merge those modular frames back in here before this. Right? So I'm going to have to merge it way over there somewhere. This is getting real messy real fast. The fun part is coming in and taking all this out later, everybody. All right, we'll run that to there. And we'll run it down here. Then we'll run that to there. All right, now we got the output ready. We need to put some power in there. Over here. And now we got to get our 2 inputs going again. Iron rods and reinforced iron plates. Now, how convenient, though, that our reinforced, or some of our rods, that's rods there. Some of our rods are nearby, and our reinforced iron plates, I believe, are right here. Yes, okay. Now we're looking good. Put that over there. I must be siphoning this off of somewhere. Where are we getting this from? Oh, way over on the other side is where those are coming in. All right, let's backtrack that to make sure that actually is connected. And it is. Now, because I'm just going to let it run, it doesn't need to be running at its maximum efficiency, everybody. It only needs to be running enough that it will actually keep going at some point. To the point in which I don't have to come back and manually feed it anymore. It's called online production, where everything is actually being extracted and mated automatically. And there's nothing I need to do. I don't have to interact with it anymore. I could literally just leave my computer running, come back later, and guess what? We're going to have a crazy ton of those in there. I don't know, 1,000, 2,000, maybe even all 2,500 in there. In that time. And so all this stuff is now tied together. It's making all the resources that I needed to make. And we're ready to go ahead and look at the next stages of our unlocking here. Hey, Drustic, thanks for coming in with that raid, love. Appreciate that. Happy birthday. Thank you. DJ Rusty, I appreciate you. Thanks for coming in and hanging out in the stream. Appreciate it big time. We're having some fun here on my birthday, playing some Satisfactory. Oh, look at this. We're getting to oil processing here. Very nice. We are going to definitely need to get our oil processing going on. For sure. Look at this, our expanded infrastructure. We got monorail. Can't wait to get to trains again. That's going to be fun. But we definitely want to get some oil going on. And of course, we're not making any motors right now, but we are making stators and rotors. So we can take those stators and those rotors and combine them together and try to do that milestone. So let's go ahead and start with our oil processing. We're going to put all of the resources that we currently have on us in there. And then we're going to go ahead and just run around and collect all the resources that I've been running for this moment so we can get to oil processing. So we got a bunch over here. We have a bunch of pipes that we've got as well. Let's go grab those. Very nice. And then over here, got a bunch of this backlogged. That's all looking good. And we'll put all that stuff in there by holding down control. And then now all we need is motors. So we go over here. And motors are something you can make manually. So I got tons of rotors, but now I just need to go pick up those stators. And again, we'll go in and we'll clean all this up so it's all in line and it has its own run lines and all of that stuff later. But again, this is a fun way to kind of get started in the game. The best way to do the game is however you want to do the game. If you want to do it like this and make it all Spaghetti City, you go right ahead. It's your game. You play it however you want. Me, I like to do this in the beginning, mostly to trigger my chat, but just always also to just kind of forward what we're doing. And then I love to come back and make everything beautiful, right? You make everything like 90 degrees. You're running all your run lines underneath and you're running them nice and straight in stackers or maybe through wall joints and then having them come up through the floor so you don't have any run lines up here. There's nothing actually on this. All there is a bunch of machines making a bunch of different things and then they're coming up and then they're going back and they're going back down underneath. Which is super helpful and a great way to micromanage all of your basic loot. All right, so again, we're going to need 50 of these motors. How many can we make? We can make 39. All right, well, let's get that going on and see what we run out of first. Are we going to run out of rotors first or stators first? So we'll see. I'm betting stators myself, but there we go. Again, thank you very much for the raid and the birthday wishes. Appreciate that from everybody coming in, hanging out. Very, very fun. I find that at this stage, everybody, it's just faster for me to make the motors than it is for me to make a whole nother part of the production and run the stators in there and run that. Though I could be doing it in tandem right now since I have to make so many. I can just literally walk over here, make myself an assembler, or even more assemblers if I want, and just tie that in. Say, hey, I want you to make motors, and just basically put some of that in there. Right, now it's going to make 5 per minute. So here's what we'll do. We'll take half of these out, and we'll put the other half back in, and we're going to race it. We're going to race it to see how fast we can get that done. So that's 5 per minute. And so we're going to make 5 of them and see how many it's at. And we're even get a little bit of a head start too. So we're at 13 right now. So 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 7, 8. So when we get to 18, we'll run over there and see if it's done 5 yet. Okay, so we did 5. And again, we gave it a little bit of a head start. And it's also got the time in which to travel. It's done 3. So you can see that I can do it way faster than the machine. But if you have that going and you going, well, then guess what? You're actually doubling up on the speed. And I can make a whole bunch of them. I can make like 5 of them and then put them in there and make it go faster that way as well. But we'll go ahead and just kind of combine that one with what I'm doing and try to get it going on. Hello and good morning from the Netherlands. Happy birthday. Well, thank you, Harm. I appreciate you coming in, showing the love to the stream. Don't forget to hit that follow button, everybody. If you did come in with your favorite streamer, make sure to hit that follow button. You can also help out the stream tremendously if you did come in on a raid by simply going ahead and click my link right there and actually become an actual viewer in my channel. Because sometimes when you come in on a raid, it doesn't count you as a viewer. So if you hit that button, that'll help out the stream tremendously as well. Just go ahead and go directly to the stream. I appreciate it. I don't know why they did that. They changed it at some point. It's really freaky. I don't know why. Don't blame me. I didn't tell them to do it. All right. Let's run back over this way. And we'll go ahead and grab whatever staters it's done here. Man, I want to get my skates. We got to go hunt down some more quartz here. I think we're getting pretty close. But I'm not holding anything down, by the way. You just roll your cursor over the little hammer, hit the space bar, and it'll just keep running. Which is great, because if you collect a whole bunch of resources and you need to convert it because you don't have enough machinery or power yet, you can literally just put it in your inventory, tell it to auto-lock, and then go get a sandwich and come back, or watch a movie if it's that much. Just let it run and run and run. So if you got an army for multiplayer, Sweatshop is faster than automation. It absolutely is, Jason. You should have seen, you can go watch it on YouTube, by the way, our multiplayer playthrough on our mega server. What we did is we had about 4 or 5 people in there, and I had a whole board, and that board would say what's been done, right? Oh, we did the iron, we did the copper and whatnot, and everybody was working on different pieces and parts of the factory. So some people were off working on power, some people were off working on certain types of resources, and since everybody was working on different things, it was just, we were just absolutely crushing the game. Eventually, we had like 15 boxes full of every single resource in no time at all. Probably the fastest I've ever gotten all the tiers done and got all the stuff done, because the server also runs 24/7 even when no one's on it. So it'll keep making resources even when you're not around. Now, I tried to do a server playthrough on update 6, but their server update 6 is really iffy right now. It's really not that playable. So I thought, okay, that's it. We're going to go ahead and switch over and just play the single player. The single player game of it. All right, and so that's what we're doing right now. We're doing a solo playthrough. But yeah, we've played many a thing on multiplayer. Multiplayer, very, very fun. And since we have a mega server as well, we could literally have, like, 50 people on there if we wanted to. We raise the limit. It might be a bit laggy though, but we could crank it up to whatever the maximum is, which I don't even know. It might be only like 8 players or whatever it is. But I'm sure we could go into the settings and mess with it and try to crank it up more. After a certain point, of course, you're gonna get real laggy. Oh, look at that! More bombs for us to blow stuff up with. Awesome. Where we put that other one? Over here on the side. I've forgotten where I put that thing. Where did I put the other one? So this is why I have so much trouble, but I have a terrible memory. I don't even remember where I put that thing now. Where did I put the one that I was converting? Is what? No, that's where we just were. Oh my God. Oh, it's over here. Man, I didn't even think it was this way. I wasn't paying attention. That's what I get for not paying attention. All right, we literally need 2 more after these. And then we'll be ready to work on some oil. We'll probably do oil next time. We'll just take that out now. Go get these last few staters and then finish this up. And oil is quite the undertaking, but very, very fun and totally worth your time. Eventually what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up the oil way far away. And then we'll come back and we'll actually run the oil over here via trains as well. So let's finish this up. And then we'll check a bit in on V-Rising. And we'll also do a giveaway here too in just a moment. So now again, if you want to be part of the giveaways here in the stream, it's pretty easy to find out how. You can look in the stream panels down below, or even easier, you just type exclamation giveaways. And you go ahead and join us in our giveaway here, everybody. Again, I'm giving away tons of epic loot. You definitely want to be working on them giveaways. All right, we got 7. That's more than enough. Let's go.
Milestone reached. Oil acquisition and refining unlocked. Oil-based products can now be made. The byproducts of oil refinement can be used after further processing, as seen in the refinery. Caution. This is a reminder to minimize the chance of expiration during out-of-base activities.
Okay, so we unlocked a bunch of stuff. Oil extractor, refinery, valves, plastic, rubber, all that stuff that we're going to need to get that going. Now, the next thing we want to do is industrial manufacturing, so we get our manufacturer, our trucks, and all that stuff. And then these 2 things, which allows us to go to the next phase after what we're in. But before we go to do this, everybody, you absolutely want to scale up your base. This takes a lot of resources. And the same thing with oil. Oil is going to take a bunch of resources as well, just to make the oil extractor and all of that. You definitely want to take a moment right now and just, I'll tear this whole entire thing down next time, and we'll go ahead and raise it up. We'll run all our run lines underneath. We'll make a bunch of raw storages as well to run our raw ore, and then we will just make lines and lines and lines of different types of production. So we're going to get that going probably next time. But we got all of this going, so I can just let this run big time. And once you get more black powder, we'll put some in there. And all the rest of this seems to be running well. How's our power looking? Oh, look at that. Our max cons are even below our max power. That's very rare. Normally my max cons is like way above. And I'm just like balancing the ones that are not being used in between. All right, so that's making them stators. I'm a little tempted to make some motors now too. So we've got our stators there and our rotors. We could make some motors in this mess that we got going here. I guess we can just extend our mess out this way. But then once I let it run, and I'll let it run over the weekend, or maybe after the stream I'll let it run, and then we can have some of those as well backlogged. And we'll just get all this stuff backlogged over here. And we'll just do 1, and we'll say motors, and then we'll go ahead and put in our box, and we'll end up with tons of motors. And then same thing here, we'll go ahead and just make some spaghetti. Put that up nice and high. We'll put this down at the lower level.
Hello.
Put that up there. Hello, what up, Ems? Thanks for being here in the stream. Appreciate ya. Hope you're having a good night. I'm having lots of fun over here. And I don't think I'm going to be lasting. I was going to try to stay up all night long, everybody. Because I am having like chest spasms, I might go a bit earlier. It is making me a bit nervous. I don't want to croak on my 52nd birthday. That would suck. So we got to put our rotors over here. Where the heck is our rotors at? Look at this mess. Such a huge amount of mess, everybody. I'm getting to the point where I can't stand it now. I don't like it. I can you know, override my need to fix it for only so long, and then I will have to fix it. There's no 2 ways about it. It will absolutely have to be torn down and redone. But man, we are really leaning into some spaghetti this time. Holy moly. All right, let's see where we can get away with here. Maybe there. Nope. Maybe on top of this. Yeah, we can put that on top of that. And then we can run it. Oh my gosh. And then we can run it over here and connect it in there. And there we go. Oh my goodness. Look at this mayhem of mess. But I love to watch all the stuff go here, there. Look at all the belts moving and the things going in the different directions. That's the real fun part of doing the spaghetti part. But there we go. All right, that's going. It's going to need some power over here, though. We don't want to walk away with no power. Look at all our terrible power system just running all over the place. Let's take this one out. And then we'll go ahead and make another one here. We'll run that back down there again. And then we can run some power to this here. There we go. Lots of rotors, a lot of stators in there. We'll just go ahead and put our rotors and our stators in there. And that's now going to make motors. So we're going to have motors, we're going to have rotors, we're going to have stators, we're going to have concrete, we're going to have all of our modular frames, we're going to have our other complete 2500 versatile frameworks. All of that stuff will now run. There's nothing I need to do. We will now have just an absolute massive amount of backlog eventually, depending on how long I let the game run. Is how much of a backlog we will have. And I think that's probably good right there. Let's go ahead and do a battle, and we'll check a little bit in on V Rising, and then probably do a nice giveaway. Let's go. To battle! Alrighty, let's go ahead and give you guys some range damage boost. Not that many units, 31 to 83. Holy moly, I hope we do well. Let's see how this turns out. Aki over there rocking the range damage. Uh-oh. Our guy's been knocked out. Oh no, 19 to 30. Oh, there we go. Gaining the upper. Oh, man, it's going to be right where we have the range damage boost. Ah, perfect. Man, I couldn't have planned that better. Nice. So that means we're just doing a lot better range damage versus them. Trying to get rid of those guys. There you go. Get that cracker in there. That it looks like a Fig Newton. It was like a little Fig Newton guy. There you go. Like a Ritz cracker. Pretty funny. All right, grant rewards. Rotisserie G, Paul, getting the love. Subi with 29 kills is our MVP. Crushing it big time, everybody. Awesome. We don't want to do another battle here. I will come back and do that next time. But for right now, we'll go ahead and stop on the battles. We'll come back to that in the future. All right, we got stuff running all over the place. We can take this line out now, I think, or maybe we should put that back in. Are we done? Oh, I think we're done with that because that was from the other thing that we were doing. Look at this. Just stuff going here, there, and everywhere. We got our concrete going. We got our thing up there at the top going. We got our screws there. Our rods coming through. Screws over there as well. Man, those screws are backlogged too. Man, I wish I had gotten to my rods because we definitely need a lot more rods here. An absolute ton more. And it's really good to know your inputs and outputs because it does help you when you know how many machines you need to make that happen. But again, I'm just going to let it sit here like this and let it run all night long and go for that. But for right now, we'll just go ahead and save. And we'll call it let it run with an exclamation point. There we go. We're going to go ahead and switch over to some V Rising. So let me go and pull up my backdrop. Whoa. Oh, that scared me. We did hit our sub goal. Thanks for hitting that sub goal today, everybody. Some fireworks for you. So again, we're going to check in on some V Rising over here. And just take a look and see what my peeps have been up to. Oh, it's not coming up. Hold on. I got to click some buttons and flip some switches. There we go. All right. We'll switch our category over there. And you know what? Let's just do this giveaway, and then we'll start a giveaway for V Rising. How about that? Let's do that. Boom. There we go. Giveaway has been closed. Now you have a chance to win in 3, 2, 1. Boom. You're the winner. It's Roars again. Roars is on an absolute roll. Make sure you get Roars in the chat. He has 2 minutes to say something. Otherwise, I'm going to re-roll it. I don't want to. He's on fire. No, he's already in the chat. There he is. All right, bam. Now let's see some GGs in the chat. The more GGs I see in the chat, the more Kiz Caps I'm going to give to all of you for the next giveaway. And we're going to give away V Rising. That's right, this game we're about to play. And this game is awesome, by the way. And I'm not typically into these type of games like, you know, macabre, like vampire games or scary games. But this one is just so well done that I give him huge credit for absolutely crushing it. Also, I love the name of their studios, Stunlock Studios. That's pretty awesome, I think. Okay, so here we go, everybody. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 caps. Now, here comes your chance, everybody, at winning this game, V Rising. We're going to mark that giveaway as complete. Let's go ahead and get it in here and get it going. Let's see. It's going to be a V Rising Steam code. Steam code. So keep that in mind that you're going to need Steam for it. Now, you can get it for yourself or you can get it for a friend or family member. Whatever you want to do, now is your chance. Let's go. We got that giveaway going. And again, we're going to switch over.
Hey, thanks for watching this video. Help support more videos just like this one and keep the Kismet love train a-going by dropping by my Patreon and showing your support. Big thanks going out to Resident Spike, Riverdog, Rotisserie G, JC Hunter, AMZ, Carlos, Jeremiah, and the notorious TDK. Click to watch more videos, and I'll see you next time.